Now, one of the reasons I was invited here today is because they're trying to influence Ohio and hoping that Ohio toughens some laws that have to do with domestic violence and whether someone convicted of domestic violence can get a gun. And our Ted Hart is at the State House because he's been looking into that today. Ted?
Well, Colleen, as you know, in recent years, the General Assembly here has been very supportive on gun rights issues. Nevertheless, Representative Nikki Antonio, a Democrat from Cleveland, is drafting a proposal that would forbid gun ownership or possession of guns by anyone convicted of domestic violence. And some experts say that there may be some interest in this on both sides. Police in Perry County had been called to the home on New England Hill Road a number of times. Christopher Thompson had been charged with domestic violence and was the subject of a protection order to stay away. But in the summer of 2013, Thompson went to the house anyway, shot and killed his wife Juanita, and then killed himself. Under federal law, Thompson was forbidden from having any guns because of the protection order. Nancy Nealon at the Ohio Domestic Violence Network says a state law that mirrors federal law would allow for better enforcement.
It would be the local police that would be responding to those calls if somebody had them. It would be the local prosecutor that would normally be prosecuting those crimes. But because we don't have a state law that's specific, that's not possible for them to do that.
Gun rights attorney Derek DeBross says these cases are not always black and white.
I have a problem because this law is going to try to put every case into a box, and it can't always fit into a box.
DeBross says under the federal law, someone convicted of misdemeanor domestic violence has almost no chance of getting their gun rights restored. And to that end, he believes a state law might help.
As an attorney, I would love to have discussions about putting that law in place because it can help people on the back end and getting their federal rights restored. I think that would be a good thing.
Generally, though, gun rights activists are going to argue that there's no need for a state law with the federal law already in place. Representative Antonio says that she hopes to at least get the discussion started. Live at the State House, Ted Hart, NBC4.
All right, Ted, thank you.